What is up, everyone? I'm back with the Talos again. Um, we are 50% finished with the main puzzles. Should be 50 with the lost, and that's part of what we're doing today. And the labs, too. Um, I'm going back to the maps where I didn't find those and solve them. And my hope is that actually, since I've stumbled on new mechanics and new equipment and ways to solve puzzles and such, that the lost puzzles in the first few islands might be, well, easy, kind of. Um, but that is only the first part of the stream. After that, we're going to dive into the megastructure, the north part of it anyway, and see if there's anything different. Um, Last time, the eastern megastructure was. Who did we run into? I can't remember. There was a vision. I remember there was a vision of like Miranda and them, but I don't quite remember who we ran into. What is happening? Lag. Yeah, so last time we found a lost lab that was kind of torn down, or at least the roof collapsed, which is unfortunate. Okay, so let's just make our way back, and we're gonna do we're gonna do, I guess just bottom to top is fine. Oh, east 3. I'll go what, 1 to 3. That's better. Well, it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Hope everyone has a safe and fun holiday. I'm not planning on doing anything crazy myself. Just my mom and I gonna see my grandparents, I think. So that will that'll be fun. But it's been kind of weird. I've been these past like 3 days. I've been able to stream, which is cool because I've been keeping up with school, but we haven't really had anything that I have had to go in for. So a lot of at-home stuff, and grateful for that to just sort of relax after a tough exam block. Man, taking the VTOL like soon after loading into the game is very glitchy. Maybe I should just chill for a sec. Everything is very glitchy. Game is still loading. Like, turning is like not smooth. Okay, it's getting a little better. Okay, so here I am in the Grasslands Ring. I guess I should search out these question marks, eh? I didn't even see them when I first started the game, and I don't really remember this much. What is this? There's no indication that this is a lost puzzle. So I can't remember if I've done it or not. I have. I've done it. Okay. It's really been that long, huh? Let me go this way. So I guess I had to do that to get into this spot where I could solve the last puzzle. But oh, it's a terminal. Okay, that's fine. Lithrazer. Lithrazier. There we go. From the Lives of the First Companions by Randolph777. Lithrazier is perhaps the most mysterious of the first companions, a wanderer and mystic by nature. He would venture far from New Jerusalem on his own, recording his thoughts as he explored harsh and distant lands. These recordings garnered him a group of devoted followers to whom he tried to impart his wisdom. In the troubled time following the founder's disappearance, Lithrazier and his disciples set out on a journey to reach the opposite end of the world by foot. They have not been heard from since. So one thing I was wondering, I don't know if I brought this up last stream, but is 1K, like us or me or whatever, the goal, is that for living people? I think that it's for all that have been born, because there have been people who died, like in the new Alexandria disaster and such. Like these folks who walked away and were never heard from again.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Interesting. Here's the last puzzle. Found one of them. Interconnectivity. Pressure plate. Well, I'm just gonna set this on here, huh? Blue. Green has 2 more connectors. Well, why don't I just keep this connection? What is it that has 2 more? Green? So I need red and blue. Which... I can't get. So I think this has to go off. Just connect that to green and probably blue. And then red here. I get 2 more connectors. There's no way I can't solve it now. I almost feel like I could solve it with 1, but maybe I'm wrong. Just have too much material. So I need the blue from in here, but green has to be used on the other side. So, or no, I didn't mean to connect it, but whatever. Just chill for now. Yeah, I mean, can I not? Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. Blue has to be... Ooh. Just do this for now. Oh wait, yeah, see, look, this is easy. See, I knew I could just do it with 1, I'm pretty sure. I didn't need both of them. That should solve the puzzle. Oh, I do need red. I do need red. I see. Okay, my fault. I'm losing it today. Um, yeah, that's a problem. That's an issue. How do I get red? Um, I had it for a second. Wait, let me get it back. It won't let me grab it. I seriously think that I just cheesed this really hard. I don't think that this is allowed. I think this is a glitch. I think I cheesed the puzzle. I feel bad about that. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I cheesed it really bad. It's my fault. That was not supposed to happen. I just looked up. I'm surprised that this is the first time I've had to look anything up for this game, but I mean, I solved it already, so I'm not like, I want to solve stuff first, so I don't want to look anything up, but this, that was not allowed. This was not supposed to be allowed, because, like, you can't even get it down from here. It just glitched up there. That's hilarious. That is funny. Okay. Yeah, I cheesed it. Super bad. Super bad. Well, anyway, there's another question mark on the way other side of everything, so let's go see what that's about. I don't even know. Oh, that's 7, so I'm kind of in the... Wow, it's way down here. Oh, there's 2. There's 2. Oh, because there's a lost lab too, huh? We are going to find out, I'll tell you what. It's smoky down here. Wow, first puzzle of the day, and I completely cheesed it. That's crazy. This is puzzle number 4, so that is actually something that exists. This is going to be the lab, I think. Oh no, I think it's the last puzzle. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can actually solve something, huh? Elevation. That's ironically how I messed up the last one. Alright, so there's an RGB converter, green sender, blue receiver, blue sender, red sender. Hexahedron. May as well grab right now. Maybe it'll help me solve stuff. Blue receiver to win the win the puzzle. Win the game. So, what is my goal here? I need to get blue in there. Blue is nowhere, except, oh, it is. Actually, it's right there. And where did I put the, right here. I don't know what this does for me. I don't know if that does much. If I, wait, it does do something, because if I, yeah, I already have it figured out, I think. Oh, but I need, can I take this across? Yeah, I can. Yeah. It's already over. Makes blue, and then now it's self-sustaining. So I'm gonna grab this now. Oh, I don't have it figured out because I need something to, oh, just take the box, right? Yeah, never mind. It only needed to be up there before. Easy. Easy. All right. The lost puzzles are completed. Now, let's find the lab. Which should be this way. I have not found the lost lab here. I'm gonna have to look around better for it, I guess. Lithrazir? So 1K found a recording of Lithrazir, and what an odd recording, too. I know he's one of the first companions, but I don't actually know that much else about him. Don't think I've ever seen him around, either. Could someone explain? Excuse me. Lifter Zero always had an unusual perspective, even in the very beginning. He traveled a lot, sometimes leaving for years. He built a kind of mobile recharging station so he didn't need to come back to the city as often, although it was quite risky as the solar panels had a tendency to break rather quickly. But he had no problem taking risks if he felt they were necessary, and exploration was necessary to him. Lithrazir would record his thoughts as he explored and then publish them when he returned. Over the centuries, he accumulated a group of admirers, or disciples if you prefer. In the period of crisis surrounding Athena's disappearance, they left the city, headed into the unknown, and we haven't heard from them since. No, not as far as I can tell. Perhaps it's something he decided to shelve or something he only shared with close friends. Like Athena. Thank you, that was very informative. So Niam is one of the initial 12 as well. Oh, there is one more. It's this way. I was like, I had it in the other maps. Here it is. A driller. Figure that one out, huh? The 4.2 kiloyear aridification event from BT Odiambo's Anthropocene dilemmas. I'm probably butchering that. The Akkadian Empire, forged in violence by Sargon the Great and his sons, reigned supreme over the city-states of Old Sumer. Enriched by trades with distant lands, fed by the plentiful wheat fields of Mesopotamia, the empire bestrode the world with confidence and pride. Who could oppose the children of Anu and Enlil, the masters of the four corners of the world? I have no idea what's happening right now, but none of this makes sense. Then the weather changed. The crops stopped growing, trade collapsed, the empire fell, its capital forgotten. The most likely culprit at the time of writing is the 4.2 kiloyear aridification event, the beginning of the Megalayan Age, a non-anthropogenic drought that may have lasted almost 2 centuries, causing many of the earliest civilizations around the planet to collapse. This is where our ordinary understanding of time, measured on the small scales of human history, collides with the reality of deep time and our existence with a much bigger picture. We live on a changing planet in a changing universe. Climactic optimums are temporary. Extinction is the norm. The Acadians, like the more egalitarian inhabitants of the Indus Valley civilization, could not understand why the rivers dried out and the rain stopped coming. Even if they could, they lacked the tools to do something about it. A few short millennia later, we are on the brink of having that understanding and those tools. What can we learn from the tragedies of the past? One such drought, completely naturogenic, would be enough to wipe out New Jerusalem for good. The first companions. When the founder awoke, leaving the garden behind forever, then there were two more whose bodies had been anointed by the progenitor. The gold disc breathed them into life, and their names were Eustathius and Cornelius. The founder showed them all she had discovered. Together they explored the dead city and saw the ruin to which humankind had fallen. It was then that the founder understood that the sins of the past must not be repeated, and that only through humility could the future be saved. Aside from Cornelius and Eustathius, there were 10 whose bodies behind the progenitor had not anointed in due time. Now it was upon the founder to complete this work and begin the resurrection. In this matter, Cornelius proved of great assistance. After many tribulations, the 10 were brought to life, and these 12 that were born after the founder are called the first companions. These are their names: Eustathius, Cornelius, Aurora, Sun, Sarabai, Byron, Melampus, Emo, Hypatia, Niam, Benaroa, and Lithrizir. It's funny how you can take something that's 90% true and 10% false and create something that's 100% misleading. What? I don't know what that means. The Noma project. Base camp established. Tested core functionality. So far, so good. Better cooling system is necessary. I don't know what any of that means. Alright, well, there's another door here. Huh. Okay, well, we're all good here. Let's just make our way back to the capsule. Just this way. Probably have to go up these stairs, eh? Jump. We can... No! No way you can't make that. There we go. I remember thinking back to when I was first playing this. I think the first or second day I was playing it. And I couldn't remember how to get back to the capsule, and I didn't even know that there was this compass on top. I just wasn't paying attention. So the capsule is just above us. How do I get back to it? Bro. How do I get up there? Here? No. What the? Is there an elevator? I don't recall. Do we go to the bridge, maybe? This is all quite confusing. Okay. Yeah. The bridge and the capsule are usually somewhat close. Okay, that was kind of weird, but yeah, we're good. Just take note of that when I go to the next one. If there's any special way to get to the capsule. Alright, let's go back to the wooded plateau. Same thing. 2 lost puzzles and 1 lost lab. It's fine. All right. Well, here we are in the wooded plateau. Let's check out some question marks. Can I jump this? No. But here, let's keep in mind. Yeah, if I just come back to the bridge, all will be well. That's 1. Aha. Lost. Oh, wait. No. That's 4. I thought it was the lost puzzle sign. I'm delusional. Here we go. That's a lost puzzle sign. They're always bent over, right? Keeping connections. Driller and a drillable wall. Connector, another drillable wall. Drillable wall's got a connector and a red receiver. And then there's a red sender. 2 purple doors in a row. 2 force fields in a row. Nothing on this side. Basically, if I get red, then I win. Okay. So what's my first step? Getting this connector out, I guess? Doesn't work. Guess I'll just keep the connection. Oops. Stop hitting it twice. I'm so stupid. There we go. Okay. So this is easy then, eh? Right here. There we go. Easy. Easy. Okay, nice. There was another one near. It's right over here. Let's try to go this way as best we can. And of course we can't. There's just a huge mountain in the way. I'm getting closer to the other one, I think. Maybe this is where the lost mountain, or the lost lab lies. That's why it's so big. Traversing through the forest. Okay. Has to be getting edgy. Hello. I've already done this though. Wait. I have not already done this. This is going to be the second lost puzzle, huh? Loop. There's the sign. Loop. Okay. Pressure pad for this door. Red connector. Pressure pad fan? Huh? Some drillable walls. Nothing in there. So I just need something to put there. So I just have to drill a hole. Okay. What it, okay. Only thing I thought of was that I could put like stops going, huh? Yeah. Um. Hmm. I don't quite understand how that helps me because I don't have anything to push through. The connector I can't take because the second that I unhook it, I can't open it anymore. So it had to be the driller, I think. I um am I not missing a piece of equipment? I mean, how do I solve this? What? One moment. All right, I need to lock in here. I have to be missing something. The first thing I need to consider is that I probably am using this. Like I can't just leave this here. Jeez. I probably have to use it for something. And the thing that I considered was like I could put something on top of the box and then the fan would like push it through. But there's there's a little, you know, brick there. So I'm not sure how true that is. I guess there's no harm in just getting the thing here now. Because I can always just put it back. Doesn't matter. Now I have more options of like stuff that I can maybe do. How? How does the gate stay open? It's part of what I don't get. Nothing on this side, is there? No. Well, the second I remove it, it's gone. Okay. It's called loop. This one has really got me. I seriously feel like I'm missing a piece of equipment. Or I'm missing a mechanic or something. Does that just activate the fan, or does it also keep the door open? Control this. I am so confused. Holy. I was so wrong about these hopefully being easier puzzles. This is insane. How does this help me? I'm back to square one. I'm back to actual, literal, 100% square one. I don't get this, even remotely. I mean, what do I do? There's no way to keep this gate open. Wait a minute. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Does it? No, it doesn't work. Um, I really don't want to have to look anything up, man. Um, red. Yes, red. Well established. It has to be something simple. Okay, wait, I saw one thing, but I'm not gonna go any farther. How would that help? Oh my goodness! What is wrong with me? Am I actually dumb? I I think I get it, maybe. Can this rest here? Yep. Unbelievable. I don't know what's wrong with me, dude. I just do not know what's wrong with me. That's crazy. Alright. Golly, I'm so stupid. Alright. Took long enough. Solve loop without doing multiple circles. That's an achievement? My bad. Alright, I'm good here. I found the lab here? I don't remember finding the lab. There's 2 other question marks. One of them's a terminal, I'm looking at it. The New Theology, George Bernard Shaw. The object of the whole evolutionary process is to realize God. That is to say, instead of the old notion that creation began with a God, a personal being who, being perfect, created something lower than himself, the aim of the new theology is to turn that process the other way and to conceive the force behind the universe as working up through imperfection and mistake to a perfect organized being having the power of fulfilling its highest purposes. In a sense, there is no God as yet achieved, but there is that force at work making God, struggling through us to become an actual organized existence, enjoying what to many of us is the greatest conceivable ecstasy, the ecstasy of a brain, intelligence, actually conscious of the whole, and with executive force capable of guiding it to a perfectly benevolent and harmonious end. This is what we are working to. Neom, which is what I'm going to call this person from now on, from Lives of the First Companions by Randolph, 777. After these events, Neom decided to consult the writings of the ancients, but while philosophy and religion interested her, it was art in all its forms that came as a revelation. To her delight, she discovered that meaning was not something constructed purely out of logic or will, but that it could also be found in stories, that even when characters and events of a story were not factual, they had a validity and weight as if they somehow were real after all. She was astonished to such a profound experience that such a profound experience was freely available to all humans, but concerned that too few took advantage of it. Can I read today? So she set out to enrich the inner lives of her fellow citizens by promoting the arts, starting with the legacy of Gehenna. Neom sounds nice. I would love to meet her one day. She must know more about New Jerusalem art history than anyone. When we do, remind me to explain how to pronounce her name. The default settings in the language libraries are wrong. Yeah, seriously. Leviathan. From the Introduction to Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. Nature, the art whereby God has made and governs the world, is by the art of man, as in many other things, so in this also imitated that it can make an artificial animal. Jesus, what a sentence. For seeing life is but a motion of the limbs, the beginning whereof is in some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engines that move themselves by springs and wheels as does a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body? Such was intended by the artificer. Art goes yet further, imitating that rational and most excellent work of nature, man. For by art is created that great Leviathan called a commonwealth, or state in Latin civitas, which is but an artificial man, though of greater stature and strength than the natural for those for whose protection and defense it was intended, and in which the sovereignty is an artificial soul as giving life and motion to the whole. Lastly, the pacts and covenants by which the parts of this body politic were at first made, set together and united, resemble the fiat, or the let us make man, pronounced by God in the creation. Excuse me. It's obvious that Hobbes has read Stratton and is extrapolating the Talos principle to the level of the state. But unlike Stratton, all he wishes for at the end of the day is a powerful ruler to control this machine, to tell him what to do. Interesting. So one more question mark, and it's over yonder. Another terminal. Oh. I like his accent.
Exploring the forest, I came across a sight of primal
What?
force. A beautiful stag, standing on a hill silhouetted against the setting sun. It appeared like a messenger from some divine natural power, perhaps from Gaia herself. Even to a being such as myself, less susceptible to manipulation by instincts and hormones, it was clearly a moment of revelation. In such moments, we are told to avert our eyes. But what if we do not? What will we discover
Lots of terminals we
if we look
missed.
more closely? If we could speak to the stag, what wisdom would it have to offer? The answer is none. The stag is an animal of overwhelming stupidity, driven only by fear, hunger, and lust. There is no abyss for us to plunge into behind this revelation. Rather, the revelation is as flat and unreal as the plywood walls of a film set.
Okay. Not gonna read this one, I don't think, because I just had it up while he was talking, but basically just talking about the self, sort of. Hypatia's Journals, the founding of New Jerusalem, Day 14. Melampus and Yemo went back to the dam to get more charging equipment. They've not returned yet, which means we're stretched a little thin, since we're still posting guards at all times. But those large herbivores haven't come back yet, and at any rate, Eustathius assures us they're non-aggressive. But it's better not to take any chances, not when there's so few of us and so many of them. Athena and Cornelius and Eustathius spend most of their time drawing up plans and arguing, in a friendly manner, but arguing still. The rest of us are managing to tune them out pretty well. It's like background noise after a while. We have started construction on the first habitat. It's going to be a temporary structure for now, but I'll be glad to get out of the rain. I like Trevor, I think. He's a little more
So,
DTE.
what are you doing here, Trevor? Why are you trying to save the world? Well, look, I think humanity is awesome. I love humanity. As a species, we're great. I mean, our track record is pretty mixed, but have you seen everyone else? I mean, what did you do today, animal? Oh, I ate some leaves, sniffed my own butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. Or, you know, I tore this other animal limb from limb, sniffed my friend's butt, crapped myself, and went extinct. They really don't do anything interesting. I mean, you don't see animals directing Big Trouble in Little China. Birds can go tweet, tweet, but it ain't exactly the White Album. I mean, they can't even make a good cheeseburger, for Christ's sakes. They have no art, no cuisine, no pleasure. Animals are nice to look at, but you wouldn't want to be one. Except maybe a cat. I could be a cat.
I like Trevor, man. Trevor's cool. Alright, we're off. After Loop took me for a nice loop spin to the Eastern Wetlands to do one lost puzzle and the lost lab. This is kind of a cleanup session. Every island that I go to from here on out, I would like to just 100% straight up. I'm curious, I'm not gonna watch anything, but I want to see if anyone's like finished the game and like review. IGN reviewed it. IGN. Oh, Tyler from Aliens Rock is playing it, which is pretty sweet. I like Tyler. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder what IGN reviewed it as. I'll probably go through this at the end of when I finish it too, but I'm not gonna watch the review because I don't want them to spoil anything. I just want to know what they reviewed. 3 question. Ooh, there's a lot to go through here, huh? They have like a yeah, most we played here at the end. An 8? It's a 10 out of 10, man. Well, it better be. It is so far. So they've reviewed the whole thing, assumedly, anyway. This is going to be a lost puzzle, I think. Oh, no, it's puzzle number 8. Where'd the question mark go? There were plenty of them. Guess I'll go this way. Oh, over here. I was like, what's happening? Terminal, maybe? Compass helps. Oh, last puzzle? Yeah. Is this the one that I've done, though? Pre-connected. I don't think I've done this one. It would... Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Okay, so I think I found the last puzzle that I haven't done. Pre-connected. I need red to win. I can grab this. Is there blue here? No. But I can do this. Drill it on the other side. What? Bro just flew through the drilled hole. Okay. Well, I need blue, Oh. I need blue. Is there red over here? Where's red again? There's red somewhere. Red right there. Select. Red. I'll just do that, and then what I can do is now I can just do this. I think that'll do good. It's an inverted pad. Oh, interesting. So I need red. It's giving red over there. I just need to invert it. But how do I do that? Wait a minute. If I... Wait a minute. How do I lose? Oh, there's a gate there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that blows. That sucks. That sucks. Alright, well, let's just take this off. Probably have to do some bobbing and weaving here. I'm thinking if I drill that, I'd be able to maybe connect it? Yeah, I don't know. Can I ping it from, yeah, back here? I think I'd be able to, yeah, right here. Just kind of do this. Maybe like that. Looks like it gets through. The issue... Can I hit this, maybe? Also. Does this go maybe a little to the right and left? That's not gonna go right there. No, that doesn't get through. This one barely does. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I can just back it up. Doesn't that help everything? The angles are better. I'll just switch it over a little. Right there. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay. So then I can stop drilling there. But I have to... Oh, no. I think I have to... God, that's annoying. What did I do to... Is there something on the other side here? No? Just did like that. But then now I'm stuck. Stuck. I can go back to where I was. Put it right here. Or, yeah, wait, keep drilling. Doesn't matter. The problem is that this inverts it, though. So it's not good. I'm not on my A game today, I'm sorry. I can't drill through... Yeah. I wish I could, but I can't. That's so dumb. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. What's this one called? Reconnected. So, doing it beforehand and then drilling after, I'm sure is what that means. I'm sure of it. I am positive of it. What in the world am I supposed to do? What do I do with this thing? Because I can't use it to do anything, I don't think, until I pull the drill. Once I do that, I can't get back over here. I already know that the in-game goal is that I drill through this thing and I get red and then I send it out and then that's it. That's easy, but man, it's just... How am I gonna get the driller with it? I... I don't know what to do with this thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Doesn't fucking matter where it goes, I don't think. Did I do it? Oh my goodness. What in the world? These ones are getting in my head, brother. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Lost lab. Lost lab. Which is... We got a lost lab to go, and then some terminals, most likely. Which is fine. Terminals are interesting. Looks like that's what I'm headed towards now, the terminal. Want 100% as much as I can, man. All the Easter eggs, all the info. Everything I can. Oh, it's just listed here, see? Look how easy.
The rotting remains of the old world should fill me with melancholy. Even here on this remote island, our ancestors could not escape their fate. And yet, I find there is something pathetic about these ruins that evokes anger and even contempt.
Found the
I
lost
feel it
labs
is a
right there.
mistake to accept this catastrophe with equanimity. What we see here should offend us. When witnessing this triumph of entropy.
Okay, the end. After a lifetime dedicated to the written word, I'm faced with a task I could have never expected, writing an epitaph not only for myself but for my species. In the only unlikely event that Alexander Drennan is successful and one day someone reads this, what meaningful insights can I share into this strange phenomenon that is humanity? Sorry. I've spent days thinking about it, but now I'm running out of time, so I'll set down the one thought that I simply can't shake. It didn't have to be this way. With more time, we could have found a cure. With a few political victories, we could have been prepared. Change any factor even by a little and we would have made it. This isn't divine punishment, it's just dumb luck. I'm reaching for something here, but I don't know what it is. Forgiveness? Grace? Acceptance? No, I hate the idea of accepting this. Hope, maybe. I feel like this story is unfinished. Maybe it should be. No epitaph for humanity. I pray Drennan is right. It didn't have to be this way, and yet it was. Sharon? Holy Jesus, these are long today. Sharon leaned forward and rode. All things were one with his wariness. It was not with him a matter of years or centuries, but of wide floods of time and an old heaviness and pain in the arms that had become for him part of the scheme that the gods had made, and was a peace with eternity. If the gods had even sent him a contrary wind, it would have divided all time in his memory into two equal slabs. So gray were all things, always where he was, that if any radiance lingered a moment among the dead, on the face of such a queen perhaps as Cleopatra, his eyes could not have perceived it. It was strange that the dead nowadays were coming in such numbers. They were coming in thousands where they used to come in 50s. It was neither Sharon's duty nor his wont to ponder in his gray soul why these things must be. Sharon leaned forward and rode. Then no one came for a while. It was not usual for the gods to send no one down from earth for such a space, but the gods knew best. Then one man came alone, and the little shade sat shivering on a lonely beach, and the great boat pushed off. Only one passenger. The gods knew best. And great and weary Sharon rode on beside the little, silent, shivering ghost. And the sound of the river was like a mighty sigh that grief in the beginning had sighed among her sisters, and that could not die in the echoes of human sorrow failing on earthly hills, but was as old as time in the pain in Sharon's arms. Then the boat from the slow gray river loomed up the coast of Dis and the little silent shade shivering stepped ashore, and Sharon turned the boat to go wearily back to the world. Then the little shadow spoke, that had been a man. I am the last, he said. No one had ever made Sharon smile before. No one had ever made him weep. There is an obvious and perhaps intended interpretation that this is the end of humanity and that the last shadow is the last human to live. But another interpretation is equally possible, that humanity has achieved immortality and the last shadow is the last human to die. I prefer the latter. Noma project, same as the trial 108, repeated all calculations, result weird. Experiment modified to gain further insights into unexpected error, inconsistent results. Simultaneous trials affecting each other via unknown mechanism. What is going on here? Huh. Oh, oops. Okay. So we're all good. We're all good. I need to travel back to the megastructure. Oh, there is one last question mark here. It's probably a terminal. Let's go find it. Oh.
Just when I thought we'd found all the weird stuff.
Success! It worked! I made a statue! Well, it half worked. The design wasn't balanced, so it fell over and broke. It was very dramatic. But the good news is that it all works in principle. Imagine what we could do using stone, part of the environment. Miranda. And Trevor 3.
So, humanity is great. I really believe that. And that's why I'm here. But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream. They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing that you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if they're dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm not done for the day. I finished the Lost Puzzle part of it. We're going to do Megastructure North, so kind of a longer stream today. But I'm going to take a brief pause to... I need Advil because my jaw hurts. Wearing headphones and glasses. I don't know when I stream. Talking a lot makes my jaw hurt. I have TMJ. Anyway, totally TMI. I'm just gonna go take some Advil and maybe get a granola bar or something. But I will be right back, and then we'll tackle the megastructure. Okay, break. My cat's right there. Also, can't see him. He blends in perfectly with my black sheets. All right. Break over. Break over. Let's go to the megastructure.
There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Rakowski building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Canada. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again, either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
Fair. Very fair. Oh, Lamb, hey, what's up? Hi, how's progress? So, I'll show you. I'll show you in a brief moment. So, on this stream, it's kind of a longer one today. No worries, no worries. Hope you're enjoying the week of Thanksgiving and everything. Maybe you have something fun planned for tomorrow with family or friends or something. I was doing kind of a catch-up thing. I said this yesterday, I think. But basically, I had started trying to 100%, quote-unquote, find all the terminals, lost labs, and lost puzzles for each map. And I hadn't done that when I first started. So I had 5 lost puzzles and 2 lost maps to find. And so I just went back and finished them. And I did. So I just finished them, and then we're back to the north side of the megastructure, hopefully. So we're going to finish that, and then we will see where that takes us. We should go back into the helicopter, I believe. Yeah, or the VTOL, they say. Hey, everyone. So Yakut is green, Byron's red, Melville's yellow, and Alcatraz is gray. Finally, a little more comfortable. All right.
The main objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place?
Here we are, and it's open.
Explore. Dig up anything you can.
We were saying that
We need to
yesterday.
start finding answers.
Indeed proved your lie. Oh yeah, yeah. My goal is, I think that after finishing the south part of the megastructure, it's gonna require stars or like the gold puzzles or something like that. So then I'll go back around, and I don't want to have to worry about lost puzzles and stuff at that point.
I can't imagine
Just go back and do a bunch of puzzles. Yeah, I mean, this thing is insane. This structure is insane.
All right, everyone.
It
Look
is
around and stay
insane.
in touch and be careful. 1K.
Sounds good.
Can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
Sure. What's up, buddy?
I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
Sure. Huh. That's true.
I'm concerned.
What the heck?
Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena.
I've
She was
considered
his
that.
mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
I don't know if it's intentional or meant to do something here. It's somewhat broken, but underneath there seems to be some kind of pattern. I think I like that. You're right, it seems pretty broken. Data just. I think I'm gonna say this. I mean, the coordination of the lasers and then the intact puzzles and pieces inside of it, like for the bridges, like we're doing outside. Um, I mean, if this place was just strictly broken, none of that would work. So it is somewhat broken. There are a few things that maybe don't function well, maybe don't look well, but I think that there is some kind of pattern, at least.
I don't see it. Or at least I'm not convinced that the pattern is
Sorry.
meaningful. Maybe I'm wrong, but please, be careful.
I like Alcatraz, and I've said this, I like pretty much everyone we're traveling with. They seem to have differing opinions sometimes, and I will say I absolutely understand where Alcatraz is coming from, that Byron is a little bit preoccupied with finding Athena. I definitely agree with that, and there could be dangers in this megastructure. But I think that I don't think it's just strictly broken. I mean, look at this place. Like, it has functioning pathways, functioning puzzles, functioning doors. This just doesn't look broken to me. Like, I don't know. It's just me.
Deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
Interesting thought. That's locked, huh? I came from that way, yeah? Go this way? I don't really know. I mean, there's nothing I can do with this. Right, terminal, huh? But maybe this will open it. Door override, yeah. Double Project 7. False leads, errors, frustration, effects ripple out at enormous distances and waves. We need to move experiments further apart. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? So, am I right in remembering you had to decide who comes with you on your journey? I don't remember. Maybe. I remember. Well, maybe. I can't remember. And I think you're saying that in regards to me saying, you know, how they have some differing opinions, but how I like any of them, or all of them, rather. And I'm happy if I can't remember, to be completely honest with you. I think we may have had a hand in that, but I'm happy that everyone who came along. They all serve a unique purpose. So I'm gonna door override, but I'm not sure you were here, Lamb, but I found it. Oh shoot. Again? On a door override. I'll tell you after this. Sorry.
If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
Came here to the megastructure, I suppose. Miranda seems awful concerned with...
Athena's here.
Yeah.
She built this.
That other voice. Was that Cornelius?
Yeah, it sounded a lot like Elohim.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will
Uh-oh.
when we get back. But right now,
They're gonna be
we
not
have to
happy
focus
with
on
him.
finding Athena. We are so close.
Yeah. Alcatraz is right about Byron. I like Byron, though. Feel bad for him. But the Noma project, I found a terminal in the Noma project that their previous trials were interacting with their current trials. So that's why that latest one on that terminal with the door override said we need to experiment farther apart. Because... oh, this is so pretty. Nice. Look at all the work that needs to be done. And will be done. We're about to do it right now. Let's get going. Oh, not this way, huh? Not anyway. Where do I go?
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Yakut was right.
Oh, I did.
I should have known.
I did find something regarding anti-gravity. I'm not sure how it works though. Wait, can I change gravity? So that I can walk on the walls? I don't know how to do it. Yeah, everything's upside down. Aha! What the heck? Okay, wait, hold on. We're on some, this is, Manifold Garden. This is influenced by Manifold Garden, I think. Okay, alright, so that's where I came from, I think, the side. I need to be flipped... yeah, this way is fine.
I'm over here.
Where?
Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Totally agree, right? The influences are just... I love it. It's so cool, like... just being strictly, like, puzzlers and... not strictly, but mostly, right? Thanks, Byron. It's just so cool to see how the influence come together. Oh, man. It really is just a conglomerate of the perfect puzzle game. I saw earlier that IGN rated this game 8 out of 10, and I'm like, how in the world? Like, the ending must have to suck really badly, because right now this is, like, shaping up to be, I mean, I say it a lot, but man, it's gonna be a good one. We have pieces, and I need to get to there, though, because that one's, so actually this might be a good start, eh? Let's try, no. This one's probably better. This looks like it'll work. Nope, rotate. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Alright. Fine. Fine enough. What if I do this first? There we go. Oh, whatever. It's the same piece, man. Give me a break. Alright, so that bridge is built. 11 out of 10. Exactly. Fully agree.
Same pattern as before.
Fully agree.
3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this.
Yes.
You do the other 2, okay?
What? No, not okay. I want to do them all.
This is kind of fun.
No!
Maybe Alexandra Drennan was
Stop it.
right. Play is part of what makes us human.
What are you doing? I don't want you to touch it.
Got it.
You are annoying. Let me do my thing, brother. I didn't even touch anything. I literally just used...
Is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information,
This
it all
Byron
glitches out.
fella. Really stepping on some toes here. I'm the puzzle guy. You hear? Wait a minute. What am I supposed to... Oh, hello? What? Wait a second. What am I supposed to match up with? That? So wait, the fan does something for me? But it could... Well, give me a second. Now I feel like... I can't get to that. So it probably is this, or no. Probably is this one. But I have to get on the other side. So it looks like it might be that. It doesn't work. What? Okay. Hold on. Let's try this. Yeah. Or this. Might be this. There. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Remember the drill for the walls? Straight out of Portal. Straight out of Portal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Portal, man, Portal's a good one. Portal and Portal 2, both very solid. Okay. Beam activation time. What do we got? Red to get an inverter, so probably need to grab that. That might be up first. Here's... Well, I can accumulate. May as well just do that now. I don't see any reason why not to. Because once I grab it, I don't think I need the gate open anymore. What's over here? Oh, that's just active, or, well, okay. So that's easy. Well, let's just move it over, huh? Or better yet, just connect it at the start. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's it? That's it. Pull lever. Let's go. Oh, no one wants to comment on mine, huh? Yeah. No, Byron does one and everyone's all happy. But 1K, he's just the puzzle guy. He's just doing his thing. Nothing special. Whatever. Alright, wait. Where do I go now? Probably just back the way I came, huh? Alright. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Unless there's something this way. No, there's not. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Did I come from... I came from this way, because I just did this puzzle. So now I just go down. Excuse me? What? What's the point in all this? Huh. Alright. Well, just try to go back this way then. Sure. Okay, well, there was definitely other ways to go, so that's alright. I remember the anti-gravity... Yeah, I should be able to... Did I come from here? It looks like I built the bridge. Maybe there's somewhere else to go over here. There is. Okay, do that then. Right, what's this in? Okay. Where am I trying to go with this one? My goodness. Over here. Okay. Same level. This might be a good starting point. That looks good. That... Oh, yeah, this works. Probably keep going that way, right? I don't know what's up here. Oh, another bridge. I'll build it at some point, but right now, take care of this one. Let's rotate it for good measure. This works, I think. Yep. Yeah, it works. Okay. So we're on track. We're on track. We're on track. We're on track. Yeah. Right here is already... no. Is there anywhere that I can... get a lift? Yeah, that's not good. That's probably bad. This might work. Alright, probably we have to take this and use this first hit. Yeah, oh, no, 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 I had it, I had it. Right here. No shot. Wow. Okay, then. So this is not the starting piece. Not rotated, surely not rotated. This might be good to just go outwards. Are we close? Yes.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Hmm. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm on a gravity plane right now, so it's red sender, green sender inside there, but there's red and blue receivers here. And a jammer? Oh, there's a... Oh, no. Where's the drillable wall? Right here? Is there anything else in here? Let's just grab this. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, I'll just exchange it now. Well, it's an inverter, right? So I just take red, get red, and then I can... I don't know what's best, but I'll just do this for now. There's a jammer, and then I need green. Wait, where do I... Who says I need green? Oh, another... Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm going to take... I guess the connector for now. I didn't see this at all. There is a green... I need it to be like right dead center probably, huh? That's not even... I think this will do it. Yeah, that's fine. So I just need a connector, I think. And a jammer. So the inverter's gone. Green to green. And bang. Aha. Alas. My one is ready, man. Okay. How do I get over there now? Let's just go back the way we came, I suppose. I feel like there was a bridge that I didn't build, if I remember correctly. Somewhere. Space. What did it say? Space what? Disengage from gravity. The gate's over there. How in the world do I get there? I need to get there. Build a bridge. Bridge from right here. Okay, I'm dropping. We're dropping, boys. A little manifold action for you. And here's the bridge I had yet to build. So, looks good. Looks bad. Switch that up. Oh, this already... No, it already looks bad. Nope, not doing that. This is also bad. How about this one? Sure. Switch around, and then no, that doesn't work. This might work, though. There we go. Alright. Okay. Another bridge, huh? Alright. How do we get there? Anti-gravity? Anti-gravity, and then drop down. Woo! I can even jump in anti-gravity. That's cool. Alright. Here we go. Maybe. I almost feel like this is the best starting piece. I'm gonna try that instead. This looks okay. That's better. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Maybe this is a bad starting piece. Needed for later. I'll try this. This might work. Switch it around. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. It's the same thing, right? Loop around whichever way you want to go. Same thing both ways. I'm just going to check to be sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. And what do we have this time?
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius. They had a plan. I found a file that... I can't.
Oh no.
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
Oh, okay.
Get out of there. Everyone back to the VTOL.
No! We're gonna leave him here?
We have to go.
Why?
Okay, get moving.
Why? Why?
Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely bananas.
Shoot.
Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Go to the left this time. Of course I chose... Or, well, left both ways, I guess is what I meant. How do I... All the bridges are broken, huh? Okay. Alright. Here we go.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls.
What did we do?
Heed my warnings. I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand?
Oh! No! Oh, I totally failed. I'm so bad. I just doomed my species. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe I just killed myself. But no. We're getting another chance. Alright, here. I'm not going to do that again. This megastructure is so scary. I've died more times here. I swear. Yep. Yeah, Byron's... Yep, I know. Let's go. Oh my goodness, it's on like overload. I didn't see this last time. I'm gonna go the same way. I just kind of scuffed it. That's my fault. It didn't look like this last time. This looks like worse, I think.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings?
Because we're curious.
I'm not trying to harm you.
Curiosity killed the cat.
All I wish is to
And the
you
advanced
and the rest
humans.
of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
I'm gonna need you to chill out a little bit. I'm trying. I'm going as fast as I possibly can. You were not as deep as I was. Shoot.
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working.
I think I'm here.
Get here quickly, 1K.
I'm coming. Which way do I go? Left, right? Yeah. Left is right's broken. I'm just taking whatever path. I have no idea where I'm going. Looks good. I remember this place. I remember it. I better make it out. I've been sprinting the entire way.
Come on, come on.
I'm in.
Get us out of here, Yakut.
Yeah, Byron got thrashed. That's not good. This game turned into Saving Private Byron.
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right. I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Wow.
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
What's happening? Elohim honestly is so comforting in a way.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K,
All right.
head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
I'd like to kind of set up the new, since I have some time today, set up the next stream for exploring the southern site. So I think I'm just going to continue until we're kind of in a decent place here. We've got some storyline stuff to cover, so that's good. Let's see what we can do for Byron.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human. To understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials.
Hmm.
And you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of guess I see both sides there, but where did she get the idea that those were the Founder's trials? If this was Pandora talking to us this whole time. I don't really know where she came up with that one.
Hi, 1K.
Hey guys. Sorry.
Hi.
Hey. Wait, do
Founder,
people want
bless
to
you.
talk to me? Founder, bless you.
See, I told you it was Athena who sent Prometheus.
Hey! Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors.
Oh.
However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the founder be with you.
Alright. Talk to Cornelius. Purple?
Dude, you're back
Oh,
from
this
the
guy.
island. So glad you're okay, dude. Especially after what happened to Byron. Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious. Don't know what will happen now that he's had that bogus accident. Yeah, I come here all the time. He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Alright, let's talk to him then, shall we?
Oh, 1K.
Oh, this is Neath.
What are you doing here? Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition?
Yes.
I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry, been a little lost lately.
Well, Byron got trapped in this, like, council or whatever.
Oh.
Capsule thingy.
Well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron. That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about something, but he wasn't responding to my messages, so I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished.
Yeah.
No. The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past. I did, on my way here, and I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all. I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Where is it?
Good luck with everything, 1K.
His terminal's in here, isn't it? It's this one? Notes. Lab location inaccessible. Deliberate? Unclear. User profile? Yes. Gold puzzles as barrier? Yes. Wait, what? Gold puzzles as barrier? Yes. Hidden as self-protection? Likely. External help for upload? Yes. What? Ask Herman? No. Trust 1K? Undecided. That's fair, honestly. Applicable to Calvin? No. Applicable to Sarabai with Noma? Yes. That will be the most interesting terminal that we've seen so far. Sending rec final to Yakuts.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Depart to the Megastructure. Should we go back? We can go back. I don't know what much there is. So.
1K, what can I do for you?
Is she the one that sold me the... No.
Please come back if you need anything else.
Oh, Atal. This is the guy who... Yeah.
Nice to meet you, 1K. My name is Atal.
Atal.
I've been following your expedition. As you can tell, your discoveries have had quite the impact.
Yes, I can tell. I heard your speech. That's what I'm here
I
for.
decided to take a stand. It started with our cats. Damien and I have had a lot of them over the decades, and I've watched every last one of them grow old and die. And that got me thinking about our responsibilities towards other life forms. What's life to most living creatures? Fear, hunger, pain, and in the end, death. Involuntary cessation of existence. That's horrifying, 1K, horrifying. And we are the only ones who can make it better.
Yeah.
If suffering is evil, and it is, then our responsibility is to lessen it, not only in ourselves, but everywhere. I don't think we can eliminate it, but we can lessen it, and we have to. In a way, yes. I don't think it's our exclusive purpose, but it's a role that falls to any sentient species capable of developing science and technology.
Suffering is natural. It is. But I think lessening it is a good thing. I'll agree with that much. I do think it is something that happens naturally and doesn't make it good or fair or what have you, but
to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The Megastructure must be rejected.
Rejected, huh? I think I'm gonna go back until the southern islands are open, and then we'll probably call it, because then I can go on those expeditions. But let's go back to the VTOL.
Okay, could you join us for a quick debrief?
Yes.
Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
Yes, well. While the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
May not be safe, but we can't leave Byron behind. Byron took risks, we'll be more careful. Both of those are true. The island has technology we can't afford to ignore. Also true. We're hot on the Founder's heels. We must keep searching. That's a little ambitious, but I guess there's truth to it. That island is one big puzzle halfway solved. We can't quit now. Frankly, it's too dangerous. We should leave that island well alone. These both are a little too shallow, I think. This one is ignoring Byron's sacrifice. I'm gonna say this.
I agree. We cannot be guided by fear. We must do what's right.
Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on Hydro forever.
With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
Well, we can't sit idly by. We should trust ourselves to make good of this opportunity. We should beware the fate of those who... We have more important matters. Yeah, I think this is a pretty important matter, right?
For one so young. Yet I submit that island holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course.
Yeah.
If we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding. The question of how we should build New Jerusalem would simply be moot.
I kind of agree.
Thank you. My own studies prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
We're fortunate 1K preserved the Somnodrome for our study. Initial data suggests it was a prototype with substantial design flaws. But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
Share it. I would let the government decide over the scholars' investment. Use it myself.
No! This is much too important to decide on a whim.
But it's so much more fun when we're kept in suspense. You all sound so sure of what's best for this city. Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room.
Yeah.
The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there. 1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL. We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
I didn't mean to sound like I was deciding on a whim, but like me completely letting the government decide and that's it, or completely having the scholars investigate it and that's it, or using it myself and that's it, or sharing it with people, and it's like, I don't know. I want to just, I don't want everything to land on me.
What can I do for you, 1K?
I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap.
Eh.
They all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost.
I wonder what my number looks like, because it looks like they're kind of like, they have 3 numerals.
It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
So, the only thing is, I'm not really sure I liked how he said we can't leave one of our most important citizens.
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Because if it was any citizen, we should try to save him, right? There's only 1,000 of us, and there's even less, actually.
He's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Time to talk to Elohim.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child, but your choices will determine the future.
$1K0. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yep.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Back to the mysterious island.
I was just wondering what it would look like.
How's the situation?
We're special.
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that
Why
be
me?
the case?
Yeah, what?
When to the data stream. The system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Yeah, agreed. I also have 3 personal messages to look at. Activate towers. Huh? Oh, south is next. The southern coast, the verdant canyon, and the circular oasis. So that's what it meant. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back to the capsule. We'll do the southern stuff next time. But before I sign off, we're gonna make sure that everything here is good. City news. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered a serious setback as all contact with Byron was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, one source told me. It's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. Gym FX 3... Oh, I forgot to... Shoot, I forgot to visit it. I'm very happy to announce the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction exhibition has now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Finally, can't wait. Wonderful news. I'll be attending. Nice. Will these be available through Interface 2? Yes, after the exhibition is over. Shoot! I forgot to visit it. That sucks. I hope I can visit it later. The pessimist is commonly spoken of as the man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt. And secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist, therefore, drives as roaring a trade as the publican. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified, it may be remembered, not because of anything he said about God, but on a charge of saying a man could in 3 days pull down and rebuild the temple. Every one of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. G.K. Chesterton. Rip Byron, rip Byron. Too long to read. Rip Byron. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? In the spirit of optimism, I really hope so. Okay, so west is the last one then, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here. To the southern lands that we'll go next time. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe at night. It's Thanksgiving, so I have small plans with my family, um, and some friends in the morning. So, but maybe at night, and then I think I'm off Friday too. So we will see. But um, I hope everyone watching now or in the future, Lamb, thanks for stopping by as always. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and also on this, I hope that Thanksgiving is wonderful for anyone watching now or later. Have a good time. I live in the UK. Okay, I gotcha. Well, I hope you have a good week, regardless. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. So if I do and you are able to chip in, then I'll see you then. But if not, then just have a great weekend. Uh, I'm gonna be uploading this one to YouTube, and then have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or night, whatever applies to you. And I hope to see you at the next stream.